Hey guys, what's up? This is Jabberdude. I'm showing you a multiplayer online battle for Rome Total War. I'm playing as the SPQR, and can I still do this? I don't think I can I? Nope, I can't. Over here is the Scipii. This is a scored resolution. 1, 2, 3. It was 6 players, but this Scythian player broke the rules, but he was real cool about it. So he decided to withdraw at the beginning of the fight. Over here is, I don't remember everyone's name, but this is Mikey is Rock. He was the host. He was pretty chill too. Up here's the Macedonians. Over here's the Julii. The Scipii are controlled by Genghis Khan. The Julii are controlled by, I'm not sure. I don't remember their name. I don't remember Macedons either. I remember the Scipii because I fought them first, and the Carthaginians, one because it's the host, two because we were talking the whole battle. I would have done live commentary, but this was already a couple battles in, and they ended up being crap battles, and everyone was being not so pleasant. So I decided not to record it live, but that's alright. Alrighty. So yeah, this is scored. It is, what was the money? 20,000? I'm pretty sure it was 20,000 denarii, although I think it got raised a little bit. I have 5 gold urban cohorts. I have 4 gold, 1 experience Praetorian cohorts. Or Praetorian cav, my bad. And I also have a gold, 2 experience Roman armored general. So let's get on with it, shall we? The scale's large. Come on. There we go. Alright. See, this guy broke the rules. It was CWB, but he brought 8 horse archers and 4 foot archers, and we're like, if it would have been just like 1 or 2 over, fine, but the whole army, no. So he was okay though. He stayed and watched part of the battle. So now it's just the Romans, the Carthaginians, and the Macedonians. Macedon, even though this is scored resolution, which I don't really know why he's doing this, he's just kind of chilling on this hill. And it's obvious that he plans on staying there because of his, although rough, very rough, he's in kind of a shielded formation. So he doesn't plan on moving very much. He has a lot of units. A lot of units. Some of them are highly upgraded, some of them aren't, some of them are uneven. Most of them are upgraded though. This one isn't. That one is. That one isn't. These 2 right there aren't. That one's not. Dang, about half of them aren't actually. I can't see the upgrades over here though. So let's look at the other armies. Julii right here, which is Buddy. Buddy controlled them. Who's the Macedonian guy? Sarant? I don't know. We'll call him Carant. Buddy right here. He had a really good army. First of all, he has a lot of units. Second of all, they're all upgraded. Although they are legionaries, I think some of them might be first legionaries. Maybe they're all just legionaries. Yeah, they're all legionaries. But even though they are, nope, there's a Praetorian one actually. Praetorian urban, just to take up all the rest of the money. They're all upgraded, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of gold Praetorian cav. And then he has these incendiary pigs, again, probably just to take up some money. And he does have upgraded archers. He has 2 archer auxilia and 1 Roman archer. All upgraded though. All upgraded. A little bit of waste of money on the archers on the defense side, but not bad. And at the beginning of the battle, we couldn't decide who we wanted to go after since the one guy had to quit the game. I was gonna go after him if I had to, but I didn't want to. And right here, the only reason that I am in Testudo is because this guy decided that he wanted to put his archers out front. At this high money level, I didn't think they were going to bring a lot of archers, and most of us didn't. I mean, these 2 Roman armies did. Actually, I think everybody did except for me. Maybe he I don't think he did. I don't think he brought archers. No. There's no reason to bring slingers as Carthage. Not at this money level. Just bring more of this stuff. He was gonna go after me, and actually he wanted Macedon to meet him in the middle, but Macedon was like not moving or talking at all. But I was set on going towards Scipii. But then at first Rome was, or Julii was, Buddy. He was too. So I'm gonna move back and forth just a little bit right here. We'll fast forward through that. I'm gonna move over there. Man, it's almost faster just to let it go. With 5 players on large, it's pretty slow when you try to fast forward. But see, then they started going towards each other, and then I was like, okay, fine, I'm going for blue. Genghis Khan over here, or Genghis. Yeah, Genghis Khan. Okay. So now notice how I've already lost some guys out there. You can see them on the ground. Let me hit play. You can see them on the ground, and that's from this unit right here. When I was trying to turn and stuff, I lost some units, and lost just a couple horses too. And that's due to these extremely long-range archers. I'm not very happy about them, so I am going to end up going back into my formation, even though it is trampled by my own horses. They'll fix it. I didn't notice that before. That is kind of funny looking though, isn't it? They'll step over. That one's still screwed up though. Actually looks like people are missing, even though that's a full unit. But yeah, they're just kind of spread out a little. That's all. They're not tight enough, dare I say. So I'm gonna start doing my march up to here. I don't want to get out of my formation because I lost too many guys. One of my guys went from 81. One of my units of Urbans went from 81 to 63 in like 2 volleys, and I wasn't liking that. I wouldn't think that his archers would be that useful at this money level, but they were doing pretty well. And right now, just to distract him more than anything, I decided to bring all of my cav and put him in these woods because I know they can hide there. And he has a huge cav force too, but I'm not that nervous about it. Mine are upgraded more. All of mine are upgraded gold, and 1 experience are just silver. Most of his, I think all of his units are silver actually. Maybe bronze on his archers. But yeah, my army has more upgrades than his, but his is way bigger. But I decided to do that so I could distract his cav just to see what they would do. And because once I walk up on this line, I want to hit this. I want to hit either this right here, or I want to envelop his cav if they try to come over here after my guys reach here, or if they try to loop around. If his cav tries to loop around and hit me from behind, I want my cav to be out of sight, out of mind, basically. So then once he tries to hammer and anvil me, I'm actually going to hammer and anvil him. And of course my general can't hide, so he's just kind of floating. So over here, we have this line of Sacred Band. You see Macedon came off its hill. But you see they're getting shot at by these Roman archers. And the cool thing is they're shooting at an angle. Shooting at this unit right here. Which is smart, but they're still Sacred Band and they're still gold, so archers aren't going to do much of anything. I think it's funny though, because he tries to tease a lot. He tried to tease a whole lot by putting one unit up there. And right now, I think this guy's about to do a bad maneuver. He's lining up all of his cav, which is a huge amount of cav, mind you. And they're quite upgraded. He's going to line all of them up here. But 2 of them are General's Armored Bodyguard. Then the rest are all Sacred Band. But that was kind of a weird maneuver. It looks like a lot of cav, but he has just as much back there. And over here, my enemy was getting a little bored. And finally, my Urbans got their shields up, so even if they do get shot, they're not going to lose many guys. And I also realized that Testudo makes your guys tired. I did not know that. I played this game for quite a while, but I had no idea that Testudo made your guys tired. Because they're still walking, but I guess it's a lot of work holding your shields up like that, so. I didn't get to see this battle in the actual battle itself. My guys are still just chilling. But all of these guys are running back for some reason. I'm not sure what his plan is. I think he wants to get up on the hill and then charge back down at him, but that's weird. I haven't seen people use maneuvers like that. But here's the incendiary pigs. They're going to light them on fire, and then they're all just basically going to die. That's what incendiary pigs do. Yep, they're all on fire, and now they're all dead. And they're not really doing anything. They're just going to run back into the ranks and die up here. It's kind of crazy. That's very cruel, really, but, I mean, the Romans were cruel. Efficient, but cruel. Set pigs on fire to scare elephants. It's pretty messed up. Over here, there's a big old Roman battle. And at first, I kind of wanted a piece of this army because they're only legionary and I'm using Urbans. But they outnumber me and they have a lot of upgrades on everything. So, I'm kind of nervous about that. Up here, I decided to engage his early legionaries. But my guys right here routed. There's just too few of them in that unit. I mean, because right here, while I was trying to throw my peel at them, they got pretty beat up. So they're going to run into there. I'm going to charge 3 of my guys into this flank. I don't think he remembers how much I put over here. So I'm going to put 3 of them in this. I'm going to wait for him to hit my guys. Then I'm going to charge in my remaining 3, or my remaining 2 and my general into the backs of this cav force here. And even though his guys are kind of behind mine, it doesn't matter that much. But my guys caught him, so. So it's just a big mess right here, basically. It looks pretty darn ridiculous. Fighting on 2 fronts. My guys over here are getting looped around. They're holding their ground for now. Over here, somehow, I'm not really sure how. Again, I wasn't just watching it. I wanted to show you my part, but the Carthage got annihilated basically, and they didn't lose a whole bunch either. And right here, thank God, because these archers were pesky, Carthage decides to take some of them because this is squad resolution, so why not? My guys just got some experience there. That's my general unit, I believe, but I don't remember. And most of these bodies right here are, except for right there, most of these bodies are blue. So my cav won that fight. My infantry is slowly losing this fight, but I'm taking a lot of them with me, which is the objective, I suppose. So I'm going to get my cav up out of there slowly. Man, that's a lot of color. Shoo. Anyway, yeah, he still has some little scragglers, but they're like 2 here, 3 there, 4 there, 7 here, so I'm not too worried about it. But he hits my guys right here, so that's significant. He has his archers right here too. But I am going to quickly dispatch his few remaining horses out here, and then I'm going to go ahead and smash into his main body. And here comes Carthage. They're going to do similar things to help me out. But they end up routing my guys, actually. Or no, I'm purple. Never mind. Yeah, they're helping me out. So I'm just gonna smack in there, route 2 of their units. Now I can completely put my attention on this side. He tries to chase my horses a little, but I'm not gonna let that happen. And here comes that cav force from what's his name, Buddy? Yeah, Buddy. So now my urbans are now, even though they're facing the wrong direction, they're gonna be able to route those units. So even though I was surrounded, most of these bodies are not mine. Upgrades for the win, guys. It's nice to have a lot of units, but you gotta kind of go in between. I had plenty of units to work with, and especially at this money level, and then I still had enough to make my guys as upgraded as possible. Now this is kind of funny. It's like this parade is going by as we're all fighting. And now I'm going to route that unit and collect those kills best I can without running into the Red Romans there. Now, even though I in my opinion anyways, I pretty much scrapped this army. They took a lot with them, so it was a very even fight. Me and Genghis Khan were talking about how even it was, and that it was kind of ridiculous. It was pretty ridiculous. Most of it was just maneuvering. I'm not sure how skilled he is, but it was a really fun battle. And I had been looking for a battle all day, so I was very happy. Even if I lost in that, it was a mess at first right here in this cav department, all these horses everywhere. But him and me were both very happy to have a good match. And the host was also, wherever he is, right here, he was also very respectable, I guess is the right word. Right here, I think he was going to try to hit me, but I tried to went after him instead. I mean, he's still an enemy. However nice, he's still an enemy. But he hightailed it out of there, and I wasn't gonna chase him. My guys were tired anyway, or winded, and his guys were actually tired, but they're lighter cav than mine, I think. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I didn't want to chase him. And right here, I warned Mikey that he was getting tailed by some Macedonian companions there. A full unit of them, of course. Or, I don't know, is that a full unit? It's only 45. Pretty sure that's a full unit. I don't know. This is large scale. The numbers are weird. Although I play on it all the time. I was going to try to grab a hold of him, but it didn't work. And I don't think he was paying attention because he could have probably doubled back and broke me. But he decided to keep running. Mikey's trying to collect all of these runaway kills since that's about all he has cav for. But he gets caught right here a little bit. One of his units gets caught. And that almost lets me catch up. I hit him a bit right here, but he still ends up getting away. But I take some of his horses. A good chunk of them, actually. So now he only has one unit left, and it's very tired, being chased by a winded force. So he's going to turn and fight, and I'm going to try and catch these guys and engage them. Nice little horse tactics, cavalry tactics. So I hit the Macedonian ones. I accidentally, well, sort of. I mean, they were pretty much dead anyways, but the Carthaginian ones route. Is that the general? Yes, it is. And I'm going to let him go. Not worth chasing one guy, general or not. I'll spare him this day. So then I'll run my guys back up here where my other guys are recuperating. I was going to put these guys in the woods, but there really was no point. I don't have enough guys to really hide. So this amount of cav bodies is still like astounding to me. I mean, that's just ridiculous looking. More horses died this day than people. That's kind of sad. I mean, over here it's like, okay, yeah, a whole bunch of shields and people and stuff laying around. Yay. But then when you come down here, that just looks crazy. I love persistent bodies. Any game that has persistent bodies is a good game, in my opinion. I like looking at all the carnage after the fact, just to see. I just wish I had more of those games that had persistent bodies, actually. I think fire arrows are kind of funny. First of all, they shoot forward, they're less accurate, half of them miss, and that one actually almost hit that guy. That's kind of funny. But, and they don't really, I don't know, they just don't tear it up like normal arrows do. I never use fire arrows unless I'm going up against elephants, which is rare because most battles I play are CWB. But yeah, this guy's just kind of walking it up, and at first I was kind of confused. I wasn't understanding that, and that arrow was very close to the screen. Did you see that? Anyway, so this is kind of funny. Even though 3 units of Macedonian cav are right here against this 1 unit of Buddy's legionary cav, all of them rout. I think that 3rd one's gonna rout too. Yeah, all of them rout, and he keeps on pouring more in, but they're so slow to get up here that he just keeps on routing more and more of this cav. But they ended up losing, or getting intimidated, I guess, by these spears and stuff. So they hightail it out of there. I don't think they come back either. But that was a win for the Romans. And right here is Genghis Khan's general. He's just hiding him behind this tower. And this is the Macedonian ruins, and I normally don't play on this map because I don't like this tower right here. I mean, I guess it's good for some tactical advantages. You could deploy on either side, and this can protect a flank to an extent. But I don't know. I would prefer this little plateau to be open. But it's helping him, hiding him. So that's kind of funny. Right here, more craziness is going on. Only thing about Buddy is he keeps running his horses into the pikes too much. So he's losing not an extraordinary amount of horses compared to what he's killing, but he is slowly dwindling his horses, which is good. Good for me anyway. My guys are just recuperating over here. What's left of me as I stand on top of my dead friends and foes. I'm glad this guy finally came off the hill, though. That would have been very annoying if he wouldn't have. We were just saying to leave him up there for the battle if he didn't want to engage. Just leave him up there because it was score resolution, so he would have lost anyway. And he never talked. I'm not sure why people don't really talk in battles. Sometimes it's because they're too busy, which I completely understand. Other times, maybe they just don't like to. I don't know. Now, this is kind of a mistake on the Macedonians' part. It's never a good idea to cluster your guys up like this. Considering how many units they're going up against, they need to spread this phalanx out. Each one needs an enemy to engage to keep the lines smooth. But instead, they are playing, I don't know, badly. Because they're going to get all their guys right here in a glob. I mean, see, there's 4 units right here. See that? These 4 units. They need to be like way more defined, because then these 2 guys would not have been able to flank around and get them from the side. So that was just bad. That was just bad timing, or bad tactics right there. Bad maneuvering. That's what it is. Bad maneuvering. And then this horse unit's just sitting here, I guess to counter any rear charges, but it's not really helping. So they just... He could have taken one of these units and had him engage right here. And he still would have had plenty to engage the front. So the Macedonians aren't gonna do very good in this positioning. And he just keeps letting himself get routed more and more. I think he just set his guys here. He didn't even tell him to attack. So while all that's happening, my army, I think, is gonna walk over here. I think. No, guess not. Spoiler. Too soon. Anyway, I'm gonna walk over there. Yeah, see, he's like, hey, let's go. Let's walk over there. We're missing out on kills. I mean, look at that. It's just kind of a disaster for Macedon. Macedon's, whatever direction this is, for me it's leftmost wing right here is routing. Even though there's a lot of guys still there, they rout against the power of Rome. Roman morale is something to behold, that's for sure. And now he's almost completely surrounded. This is when I start walking my army. You see it? So this clump, this huge clump, is surrounded. The general's in here somewhere. Dead now. Or no, he's right there. Somewhere. Where'd he go? I can't see him. I think it's this... Oh, I think he just got knocked over. But yeah, see, all of them rout. And at this moment, I charge forward my cav. Because I want to... Since I knew these guys were going to run this way and try to collect these kills. Because there's a lot of them. But I'm going to hit the infantry. And this is a lot of infantry still right here. So I pretty much figured this was just a death wish for me. Because there's no way that I have the manpower to take them on. But I'm just going to hit and run. Hit and run. That's the best thing to do in my position. I mean, see how many guys they still have right here? How many units? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units right there. I mean, they're all extremely torn, but that's fine. But I'm going to keep on hitting them. And it was really funny because when I actually charged at them at the beginning, someone, I think it was the host, I think it was Mikey, he said, and all of a sudden, SPQR. And that's basically what the Romans just went, or the Julii just went through. The Senate got angry.
Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
The Romans took the victory, but the Senate will take the credit. That's how this is gonna go. Man, there's a lot of friggin' dead bodies here too. It's ridiculous. So I just keep on doing that, and my urbans are walking up here still. But I slowly rout all of his infantry. He has more though, and then he has some cav too. But I'm gonna break them off so I can recharge. And then my other guys are right here too. And by doing this, I didn't even mean to do this, but I ended up drawing them to the side, which is perfect because that means my urbans can throw Pila at them. That's what I'm gonna try to get them to do. Yep, some of them just did it. And that routed them. But then here comes some more that are gonna charge into my infantry. But that's alright. So even though Rome was able to take out Macedon and Carthage, I was able to take out Scipii and half, well, a little less than half, quite a bit less than half actually, of the Red Romans. I didn't want his general getting out of here.
Great gods be praised. The enemy general is killed.
So I've never done something like that and been successful. Normally it's a death wish, but it was pretty successful this time, and I was happy. I was pretty satisfied with it. I was more than satisfied actually. Like I said, I thought it was a death wish. And first of all, this is scored, so the battle's not going to be over until all the routing enemies are off the battlefield. But there is one enemy who has yet to be routed, and that enemy, wherever the crap he is, that enemy is around here somewhere. I don't know where he is. He was out here before. that him? Nah, there he is. My first enemy's general. I never finished off the general responsible for diminishing my army to such demeanable standards. I think that's a word. Demeanable. Demeaning. So, I'm just going to ignore him with that unit. But I'm going to hit him with this one. And we're going to stab him to death. He only got half of a swing of his sword. Yes! Rejoice, my friends, rejoice. So my guys are going to continue getting a couple more kills. And that is all. Buddy, he said that he won. Like once he routed, he went ahead and said that he won. Because I guess he quit the battle. But I have the most quality kills. He has the most kills, but I have the better kills. And because a lot of his kills that he got, a couple hundred of those were those routing Macedonians and routing Carthaginians too. And routing units aren't going to count as much as wholesome units. And then I once again have the smallest army by far, and I took the gold. So good game to everyone here. This was a fantastic battle. Very good host, Mikey. Pancake didn't stick around for the fight, sadly, hence the 0 kills. But good sport. Didn't decide to throw a fit because they accidentally broke the rules. Genghis Khan seemed a little lethargic, but he's okay. He just got bored. But that was alright. He gave me a fantastic battle. Good game to you, Genghis Khan. That was fun. Buddy, he was really cool. And he did a very good job taking all of these kills that he got. And Carante, once he stopped camping, he did what he could. But good game to him. And I'll see you guys next time.